going down to San Diego around July 31st. That's where I found something evil. That's where I found something cursed. Let's go!
Hi, this is Lawrence Frontier, also known as a Punk with Toys on Instagram, and I am back for a second time tonight to go over the NECA Ash vs. Evil Dead figure. Again, this is Ash. Earlier today, I did a review on the Ash Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn that I just got in. This is actually a figure I've had for a while. I did get it at Target. I have not seen it on the shelves for a while, but I do believe you can still pick it up on eBay or wherever for not too much. I'm going to be 100% honest. I have only watched Ash vs. Evil Dead one time, so I'm not sure about all the scenes that went on it, but I loved Evil Dead. I loved Army of Darkness. I've seen it 100 times. So quickly, we're looking at the box already, and you have this kind of cover that makes him look like he's moving, and it's cool. You know, it's got that film over it, makes a noise if you go across it. It is a chainsaw, sawed-off shotgun. There you have your back. And again, I don't remember these scenes in the TV show, but if it's anything like the other one, what you're gonna have are scenes from the show. And again, I think they do a wonderful job, NECA does, of imitating scenes from the movie by putting it on there, and just how they make their figures look. You know, again, gives you a little synopsis of what it is. Ash vs. Evil Dead follows Ash, stock boy, aging. Look, I can't even spell that. North Rio and chainsaw-handed monster hunter who has spent the last 30 years avoiding responsibility, maturity, and the terrors of the Evil Dead. When a deadite plague threatens to destroy all of mankind, Ash is finally forced to face his demons, personal and literal. Destiny, it turns out, has no plans to release the unlikely hero from its evil grip. Again, I think that's pretty cool. They give a little synopsis of everything. At least on these. Again, if you don't want to open your figure and you want to leave them, you know, all hidden and, you know, like Stinky Pete from Toy Story, then I guess do that. Again, here's what it looks like here. But again, I don't understand why you don't open figures that are like this. To be honest, they're only going to so much money. And you can open from the bottom or the top, and they pop out really easy, and you pop them back in. Just save the box, display your figures. So, let's quickly take a look at that. And here is our Ash Williams figure. Again, Bruce Campbell, a little bit older than what he used to be, with his sawed-off shotgun, his chainsaw for a hand, and his holster for his shotgun. And they did a really good job of making it so he's bigger. I do like the way NECA does this. It's a soft plastic that makes it feel more real. And some of their stuff, they did even with the Ash Williams here on some different things, but it's just a softer up here, but it's hard underneath. It's not soft good, but it makes it easier to move. But I will say, this guy, there's some that's left to be desired. So anyway, comes with this, you know, chainsaw. Comes with this sawed-off shotgun. He comes with 4 different heads. 4 different heads. There's 1. There's 2. And then there's 3, and then there's the one that was on it before. I do think the face sculpt is really nice. It really does look like Bruce Campbell as he's aged over time, as we all do. He comes with his his robotic hand that people in real life still can't do, but he did back in the BC time. He comes with his real hand that is, if I remember correctly, it is still possessed, and then the arm, and then a picture of his car. So I think it's pretty cool. They give you some cool little things. But let's take a look at this figure. I'm actually going to quickly compare him, as I did, if you saw the other video, to the Evil Dead Ash. So I can show you a few things and how they've aged and different things like that. So let's take a look at this, and you guys can decide what you want to do. All right, so once again, here's the box. Again, I think NECA does a wonderful job when it comes to the boxes. I do like that if you are an inbox collector and you want to display them, it opens up nicely. You get a nice little pose that you'll never do because you keep them in the box. I'm not going to get on that rant. Anyway, makes it look real nice. I love how NECA does the backdrops. I would love if they actually made some. You could use them with classified figures, different things like that. Here in the back, you see his car. Obviously, these are a few scenes from the movie. I really do like how they do that. All right. Oh, and there he goes. Okay, so quickly, here is our figure. And I do have a hard time standing him. And quickly comparing him to how he looked in the past. And this is probably going to be the exact same thing if you watch the other video, is that I think the head sculpt looks way better for the Ash versus Evil Dead. I don't think this really looks as much like Bruce Campbell as at least I remember him in Evil Dead. But I think the paint looks better. These ones look really, they look glossy. But the head looks really nice. Like the face is nice. So I do like that. And again, you can see if you're a fan of horror or the Evil Dead movies, he really doesn't change his outfit too much, and I think they do a pretty good job of that. But they do a good job of making him, older, fatter, as we all get. And I really don't want to say this guy's fat because he's anything but fat. He's just bigger as we all get. So, as I pointed out, they kind of have a soft plastic for the shirts. All right. And this one has more of it. Now, on this one, he seems to have a softer plastic around his crotch. This one, I don't think so much. It's hard to get him to move his legs. So I'm very disappointed in the posability. NECA, for as much as you're paying, I mean, they give you a lot of good stuff. But, I mean, that's as far as his leg goes. Kind of disappointing, but again, these are going to be statues more than toys. But I can't get him to sit. I mean, his legs are only going to go out so far. Well, maybe you can. Maybe if you soak them. I haven't tried soaking him in hot water. But, again, it's really hard to get them to even in a seating position. So that's very disappointing for a $30 figure. Another problem that I have, and this is a huge problem, is I don't really have an issue with this Ash because his second arm, and I'll show you here, right here, all right, the joint actually comes out from here, which is nice and easy, pops out, all right. That thing pops back in, you're good. But for him, they made the arm come out here. And unfortunately, it does not stay in very well. You're pretty much, you can hear there's no pop when it goes back on. So it's just kind of dangling there. And if you want to put the hand on here, okay, oops. If you want to put the hand on here, all right, actually it's supposed to go on that one. This one actually gets this hand, but either way, you put this on here. Again, a lot of times you have to put it in hot water, but they don't stay on that easy. There's no popping. You try and move it, and the thing normally falls off pretty easily. See, so too much resistance, it's gonna pop off. So that's, in my opinion, disappointing. So let's take a look at the shotgun kind of pointing. This one is the sawed off, and again, he has a piece that's permanently on his back. Just slides in there because obviously he's now a lefty. And I did keep this out because I wanted to point out, as I did in the other video, they do make the shotguns. They were made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shop S Smart. I used that joke before. No one probably laughed at it then, and probably no one laughed at it now. But either way, here we go. As you can see, the guns are pretty similar. They put silver there. That might have been something he painted. But these are pretty much the same. He lopped it off. So, kind of cool. They kept that. I mean, it is a shotgun, so. But they could have changed the proportions of it. This one, again, comes with the chainsaw. That connects in here. And this piece pops off. Again, all these pieces, they don't snap in all that easy. Well, they snap in easy, but they don't always seem to stay on. It's kind of making a liar out of me right now, to be honest. Because I've been having an issue. But you can see how easily that comes off. So it is disappointing. The other thing, well, quickly. So there's the, the robotic hand. This here goes on this part of the arm if you want it. So it's not too long. And then this hand, or this arm, the sleeve goes all the way down, and you use his possessed hand. So the other thing, oh, and here is the picture of his car. I don't remember why this was given. I don't remember what this has to do in the TV show. Clearly there is something with a picture of that car. So the other thing I did not really go into detail with that one is their heads. And I really do think you have to heat these up, because the one thing about it is, I'm going to pop this head off and hopefully it all goes well, is that is a very thin neck joint. And you look here, you can see exactly how thin it is. And it's very scary when you're pushing it back down, if you don't heat it up, that you could easily snap this joint, and now you have a headless figure. So for me, I found the head that I liked the most, and I really didn't want to change it. But I gotta say, to me, this is kind of disappointing. To me, it would have been real nice if they all used the same neck joint, so you could swap heads with a Cyclops, a Wolverine, a Duke from G.I. Joe, or something like that. But, he has some ankle rockers. They do move a little bit. I was having a hard time getting him to stand. And that's why I have one of these. Small Joe's one. But either way, he's a nice looking figure. Again, I don't think you're going to be posing him too much. See, this thing, it doesn't even pop on. Again, very disappointing. You hit it the wrong way. He falls. It falls off. So, but there we go. That is our Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. And let's quickly wrap it up. Other people have a thing, the thing spins automatically. I just manually spin them around, because that's how good I am. I don't need those fancy things. What am I rambling on about? I just ramble. Alright, so there you have it. Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. Again, I haven't seen him on the shelves for a few months. I do believe you can still go on eBay, pick him up for not too much more. I haven't seen him on Big Bad Toys, but I'm not looking for him. This other one here, as I said, is a re-release, I do believe. I do believe the box is a little bit different. I did just get him today from Target, and I did see him at Target. So I got him from the website, but you can find them. They just popped. So for this guy, this is the guy I reviewed. I kind of bouncing back on both videos. And I'll leave a link to the other video down somewhere. I don't know why I'm pointing. I don't know why I'm pointing to. I'm only pointing down at my floor. But I'll leave a link to that review if you haven't seen it, you want to watch it, because you're catching this one. But anyway, this is your Ash vs. Evil Dead. Nice looking figure if you're just trying to pose it. You don't want to change them a lot. I think you get them in enough poses. But if you're a horror fan, if you're an Evil Dead fan, an Army of Darkness fan, if you're an Evil Dead fan, you better be an Army of Darkness fan, horror movie, 7-inch fan, NECA fan, I think something like this is a must-have. They are unique. Again, I do think NECA sometimes gets it right with the facial features. This was actually the first NECA figure that I had. Some of the other ones, I was looking at the new Karate Kid, and Miyagi looks okay, but the Karate Kid looks awful. I wouldn't even want to put it out. It makes the Princess Leia's that they do look nice. How awful that one looked. But I'm rambling on. Again, if you like the figure, go out and get it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up either way. I don't care. I appreciate it. Like my channel. Again, I like doing these videos. I hope some people appreciate it. I know I ramble on. I hope some people get a laugh out of it, a chuckle, and hopefully someone gets something educated and they go, hey, you know what? I want to get that figure. You know what? The figure's garbage. I'm not getting paid to do any of this. I'm not getting free merchandise. So I'm going to be 100% honest with anyone, with everyone, with any figure that I review. I don't care if it's G.I. Joe, which is my favorite, to something that is awful. I see stuff that I may not care for, but I think that the figures are wonderful. So anyway, thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs up if you didn't like the video. I just appreciate it. So anyway, that's it. A Punk with Toys on Instagram, and go out and get yourself some figures.